So it is English pipe carbon. I was right about that. So it's dual pipe slip-on Yosh carbons. And the beast has awoken. So this is still my first vlog ever, and this is my first time on a Hayabusa in my entire life. This is definitely the fastest, most torque, all that kind of stuff bike I've been on. I have ridden, I believe it was a 97 era Honda Blackbird. Now if they didn't even make them, then fine, make fun of me. I don't remember which one it was. I was only on it on a city block, you know, like 5 blocks in Oakland or something. And I got it to $6 grand, and that bike is scary, fast, scary as hell. Now this bike, in a weird contrast, it's kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde bike because it's very mellow. It really is. It's like you're just like, oh, what's the big deal? It's a Hayabusa. I don't get it. And then, you know, and then you really get on the gas, and then you get it. This thing is fast. I know that's not a revelation. You guys all know that, but I'm just giving you my impression. So I believe I might be able to crack this a bit here. I don't want to really overtake my friend too much. So let's give it 4,500. It's just loafing along, no problem. And I'm going up a big hill. Let's get on this. Oh my gosh! Wow. Yeah, that thing. Oh yeah. Everyone should do this. Everyone should do this several times in their life. So I'm going to slow down here again and just get on this. This is a little bit of a straight here, and then we've got a turn coming up, which is a long sweeper. I know this road okay. Alright, I don't want to loop this or anything, but let's see. Let's get on it. Oh my gosh! Shit! Wow! Okay, this thing does not take the bumps really well when you're on the throttle, apparently, because that thing wanted to buck me off. I'm not kidding. Probably looked like nothing, but I think I was airborne there, just, you know, an inch off the ground or something. That was cray-cray. Yes, we are all good, my friend. We are very, very good. You know what I'm saying? Like, woohoo! Oh my gosh! Okay, yeah, so I don't know what to say. I mean, it's crazy fast. This bike is crazy. This could be like the Widowmaker. You know, this is your bad friend. This is the friend that is your bad influence and makes you do bad things that you shouldn't be doing. Yeah, this thing is wicked. But you know, yeah, of course you can drive this very, very mellow, and you'd have no idea. You have this crazy Banshee. It's this very weird, like, dichotomy, is that the right word here? It's just a very strange thing. It's like, it's two bikes. It's two personalities in one. It's schizophrenic. It's a schizophrenic bike. That's a good one, because we got a little crazy in there too. All right, let's get on the crazy part. That was probably 100 and something there. Now that guy was either waving to me or he was pointing up, meaning there's popo. If there's popo, he did me a huge favor. Confer with my buddy here and see if he saw the popo sign or not. Did that guy wave, or that's what I was wondering? That guy, he pointed up, or did, you know, like he was either waving or he was popo.
This one's caught, right?
Yeah, if you do that. But I thought he was doing this, but I don't know if he was waving.
Right.
So let me just, the California guys, this is what they do. They wave like this.
Get a little distance.
The airborne part, you may not appreciate. That was, I mean, that was a little out of control. I mean, I'm not kidding. I mean, for me, that was out of control. That could have been bad. All right. First gear. And it just pulls like for days in second gear, and the front end just, there's no weight on the front end. It's lifting. It's not off the pavement, but you know, there's no traction on the front when you're doing that. You know, you're not going to control anything when your front wheel is basically not even in contact with pavement. So hopefully Mr. Popo doesn't exist or is not here, because I did not have my license with me. On the throttle! Alright, oh, I think we're gonna pull in. Shoot. I was gonna try to go wide open throttle there, just, you know, in a low gear. I am not gonna ring this thing out. And you know what? If you were here, you wouldn't either, unless you own a ZX10R or something. You know, if you got a crazy thing going on, fine. Then you go wide open. But the old tire was so fucked up on this thing, it was pressing into here, so she had to take off the chain cover thing.
Speed wobbles or anything?
Yeah. Do you want me to keep on this, or do you want to switch up, or what? It would be kind of fun to at least get like a couple minutes as a direct comparison on this ride somewhere. There was a moment on this bike that you'll want to review.
A good or a bad one?
Well, it was, to be honest, it was a little nuts. I mean, yeah.
You mean you went really fast?
Well, I did go fast, but I mean, basically, I think this thing went a little bit airborne. I mean, just like an inch or a half inch. Yeah, I hit some bumps, and I'm like,
I totally wheeled for, like, I don't know.
and several times this front end has gotten so light. It's like, I mean, it's not wheeling, but it's like it's not on the you know what I'm saying? There's no grip, and I'm like, this thing is crazy. I mean, in a good way, but yeah. And I keep saying it's like I just called it schizophrenic because it's like two personalities. You know, it's like the wild, ferocious party animal guy, and then it's like the guy with like the suit on.
Doesn't do it unless you want it to.
Right, but that one seemed much more of a party animal. You know what I don't mean it's faster. I just mean it's more like in your face, like, hey, let's party, man. They're both so tempting.
I haven't ridden this in a couple of years, right?
Since you bought it, that was the first time I rode it. All right, guys. So now I'm on a Gixxer. Okay, now this is interesting. It feels kind of like you're on a bone, like hard as a rock kind of a thing. What is my check light on for? Probably because I'm getting gear. Let's just see. Oops. Oh, there we go, duh. Oh, wow, that's got a nice little bark.